welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'd do something different. Today we are going to be looking at this is just a thing that you can look at on Reddit and just download Reddit, search up Am I the A-hole, boom, a bunch of tea to be sipped. I might not do that many stories though, just because this is my first time doing this, no judgment please. But if you guys like this video, then I will make them longer and I will do more. Here we go. Am I the a-hole for cancelling my brother's baby shower after he made a hurtful joke about my miscarriage? I am the oldest sibling out of 4 and my brothers have always been rough on me because I'm a girl. By the way, I am the only girl my parents had and all of my brothers are 1 year younger than me. They were triplets. I've always been the one to be a second mom to my brothers because whenever my parents couldn't get it, I would. One of my brothers had found a wife and they've had a baby. I am very close to my brother and his wife, and even his wife was excited to have me as the baby's aunt. I love this baby with all my heart, and this is my first niece, and I plan on spoiling her because I'm financially stable, and even though I'm not wealthy, I still have a good amount of spending money. I also had a miscarriage about 2 years ago and that was really hard on me, so having a baby that I would be close to was extremely emotional and exciting for me. On the other hand, my brother is not. He is very traditional and he wants to be the breadwinner / provider of his family. He and his wife want to have a baby shower, but that would mean they'd lose a great sum of money that they can't afford. I've offered to pay for the whole thing because I love them and the baby, and it would be a beautiful moment for both sides of their family. My husband and I coordinated with them and paid anything they wanted for the baby shower. 2 weeks before the baby shower, my brother, his wife, my husband, and my other brothers were at our parents' house for a football game. The topic of babies and the baby shower they planned came up, and my brother made a joke saying, "I'm glad my wife is in working condition, so we could be the first ones to have a baby. It feels good to be the first siblings with something." That really hurt because I was so excited to have a baby, but when me and my husband got the news, it devastated us, and it took a while for us to become better. I went home crying and blocked my brother on everything. I couldn't believe how inconsiderate and insensitive he was after I gave him everything. I texted him saying, "We won't be paying for your baby shower anymore. What you did was horrible and I don't want to speak to you ever again." He told our family and now they are all trying to contact me, but I don't want to hear it. So, am I the a-hole? I'm on both sides. I feel like that girl was being hella sweet and just literally giving him everything, literally spoon feeding it to him, just being like, yes, I'll pay this for you, just be happy. But then the brother had to make that joke, like, you absolute asshole. I do believe that brother shouldn't have said that. However, I do believe that she did take it a little bit too far, saying, "Don't ever speak to me again." I mean, cancelling it, fair enough, but never speak to me again and just blocking off your entire family, too far. Am I the a-hole for leaving a pregnant woman outside of her doctor's office without a ride home? I was picking up my 2-year-old son from daycare, which is in a commercial building that is also a doctor's office. When I was strapping in my son in his car seat in the parking lot, a clearly pregnant woman approached me and got quite close to where I was standing, like 2 feet away from my car where I was bent over to buckle my son in. She asked for help with her Uber and she doesn't speak English fluently. I spoke with the Uber driver on speaker and he was at another branch of the doctor's office in another town and he advised us to cancel and book another Uber. I offered to do this for her and cancelled her ride and typed in the correct address into the app for her, but she kept deleting that address and then handing me the phone again. I told her I was putting the address in correctly for her, but she continued to delete the address. I felt like I couldn't do much more for her at that point and said a few more times she needs to enter the correct address into the app. It was a clear language barrier. I only speak English and I am average Spanish. My phone had Farsi letters on it, which other than recognizing have no knowledge of. I started to leave and she kept asking me to stay and help her. I told her I needed to get home and she wasn't allowing me to help her. She got very snippy towards me as I got in my car and left. I felt bad because she was pregnant and seemed distressed about getting home, but I felt like we were at a stalemate in what I could do for her, and I was also uncomfortable with how close she approached me initially, that I was with my son and she kept deleting the address when I typed it in. Am I the a-hole? Absolutely not. Like, my guy is patient. I feel like after the second time she deleted it. I mean, saying that, she didn't even ask for a ride home. Like, she asked for help with her Uber, but she kept deleting it. And I feel like she was trying to do that to signal to him, give me a ride home. But you didn't say that. Even if she did ask to get in his car, Bitch, I'm not taking you, you're a stranger. Why is my phone always on low battery or dead whenever I need to record something? Anyway, am I the a-hole for telling my sister that she absolutely cannot bring her service dog to our wedding due to my wife's allergy? I, 32 male, am getting married to my long-term girlfriend Gemma, 30 female, at the end of November. Now me and Gemma are having a small wedding with only close family and friends invited, mainly because I don't want to be an inconvenience. My phone's an inconvenience. Now, since my phone died, we are charging it, and I had to move it, and then now that the light's behind me, now the lighting's awkward because it keeps going dark if I like move my head 1 centimeter. So then I had to close the curtains and then turn the ceiling light on. So I'm sorry if I look a little different, because we don't want it to be an inconvenience to others, and choosing a venue was really hard due to Gemma's allergy. Gemma is allergic to dogs and is terrified of them due to a freak accident when she was younger. That's also when she found out she was allergic to them. While her allergy is not deadly, even when taking anti-allergies, her face will get significantly swollen, have red marks all over, that are even visible with heavy makeup, and she would constantly sneeze. Lockdown was a blessing in a way that she could wear a mask that was helping with allergies. She's still trying to wear face masks to help her. She can't always do it inside, as people immediately think she is ill and don't really want to have us in their restaurants or cafes. And to the issue, my sister Kate has diabetes and has a service dog, Lenny, to help her. I absolutely adore him, and Gemma is not scared of him either. However, due to I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be Gemma's allergies, I reminded Kate not to take Lenny to our wedding. I was dropping some parcels for her this week as she was away, and they were sent to my house, as I believe my future wife should be able to enjoy the day without the swelling, which would be hard to avoid due to the venue being quite small and private. Gemma gets the reaction even if there is a dog in the same supermarket, even if it doesn't touch her. My sister has reminded he is a service animal, and I can't ask her to not take him. But I have told her he is still a dog, and being a service animal doesn't miraculously cancel my wife's allergies, and she knew about them from the start. I'm not asking to not take him to any family get-togethers, I'm just asking not to take him to our wedding. My sister and my mum both called me an asshole and are not talking to me, and have threatened not to come to the wedding, which I said is fine, as I value my wife's comfort more. But still, am I the a-hole? No. I mean, obviously, I don't know how bad Kate's condition is. However, I mean, you could go this once, right? I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not diabetic. Don't know anybody who is diabetic. Well, I do, but I don't like my dad at all. So, I don't specifically know anybody who is diabetic, and I don't know them personally. You get the idea. If she did really need Lenny, then Kate could just not come to the wedding. I know it's a big deal, but you guys are literally siblings. You see each other all the time, and I know that a wedding is like a huge celebration, and it is important. It's just one day. Like, if you could either come and not bring him for just once. I don't know, but you guys get what I'm saying? I, 15 male, race go-karts. I like to say semi-professionally, but it's really just a hobby that I hope to turn into something, but that's off topic. So the day came for the race that's closest to my hometown of Toronto, and they didn't come. To put some context, they don't hate my hobby, but they don't like it either. I go all over the province of Ontario racing, and they will bring me to any race I can't get to easily, as I can't drive. Now there is one big final race in Toronto, and they know how important it is to me, but they went on a wine tour in Niagara instead. When they got back and said hi, I asked why they didn't come, even though they said they would, and their response was what made me the maddest. They said, "We chose to have fun ourselves instead of going and sitting to watch you go around in circles for an hour and a half." And when I reminded them, they said they would come. They said they made the choice not to, and they didn't want to waste any more of their time on this. So I told them to fuck off, and went to my room where I felt like an asshole for saying that. I hope I can get some help and insight into this situation. P.S. This happened last weekend, and they are still mad at me about it. Okay, no, boy, absolutely not. Okay, I understand the parents not liking his hobby, but, like, to a certain extent, and they took it way too far. Like, sure, you don't like it, but did you lie? Yes. Did you promise? Yes. Did you break that promise? Yes. They couldn't even use the excuse to, like, I couldn't come. Like, they said that was closest to my hometown of Toronto. Like, I know you don't like his hobby, but you're his parents. You need to be supportive. Also, this is important to him. Like, this isn't just like, go and sit in circles and watch you go around in circles for an hour and a half. Bestie, I am winning something here. He even said that I hope to turn into something. He hopes to make the fuck? And did you turn my light off? Did you turn my light off? Alexa, turn light on. And we're back. Like, he hopes to make this job. This is clearly important. I mean, if they didn't show up to, like, just, I don't know, a normal one, like a one that, I don't know, like maybe the one in the middle, like the one that maybe the round that might not be too important, like important but not important. But this was the grand finale. Oh my god. I genuinely don't blame him for telling his parents to fuck off. Okay, well guys, that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And by the way, disclaimer, if your opinion may differ, this is just my opinion, my thoughts, my stuttering, my blank thoughts, whatever you call it. But your opinion may differ. You can put that in the comments if you disagree with me or if you agree with me, whatever. But that is going to be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!